There is hidden treasure all along our coast, but blink and you'll miss an island that only appears at low tide.
News 3's photojournalist Hannah Hinman took a trip to Sharktooth Island, where you can hunt for shells, shark teeth, and more. Watch this.
Most of us go to the beach for some fun in the sun, not realizing there's millions of years of history living just off our shores. I had an amazing experience discovering those very treasures with local experts. As the sun rises over the marsh on a quiet Thursday morning, my tour guide, Willie Montgomery, and I head out on the glassy waters of the Atlantic in search of history. About 6 miles from the Bull River Marina lie Bird and Jones Islands, where we'll be hunting for the fossilized teeth of the mighty megalodon, a beast that swam these waters some 3.6 million years ago.
It's a new canvas every day for what we could find out here.
The teeth are typically 4 to 5 inches long and in rare cases can exceed 7 inches. Willie says while shark teeth are the most popular find on the marina's 3-hour-long public and private tours to these islands, his best find was actually a woolly mammoth tooth that he almost threw back because he didn't know what it was.
Over the years, I learned, before I became a captain myself, when you're finding things, it becomes easier to distinguish between like maybe a bone fragment and a rock just based on how they feel in your hand and how they kind of look.
Yeah, that's definitely a piece of it.
His favorite part of the job is when the size of the tooth a customer finds exceeds their expectations. Willie says on these tours, dress for the elements and be prepared for the uneven terrain of the islands. And don't forget your boots. And bug spray.
Good stuff.
Also, whether you're coming in your own boat or taking a tour, be aware of your surroundings.
The real danger out here looking for shark's teeth is the boat. It's not the people. Boats don't have legs and can run up into the grass to get away from waves, but people do. We want to preserve this. There's so much out here. There's so much education. There's so many things that are undiscovered out here that have never been seen, that may be buried in this dirt or the sand out here that have been here for millions of years. And if you're lucky, you might find something like that.
While some people take tours to find these fossils, others collect them by diving to the bottom of local rivers. Diver Bill Eberline started his journey back in 1999 in the depths of Lake Erie. After moving to Savannah to work in Gulfstream's IT department, Bill soon found a way to use his passion for diving to earn a living.
I met a guy at Gulfstream who was a diver, and he said that he helped run a charter in Hilton Head to find fossils and shark teeth. I was immediately hooked. We used to dive shipwrecks up in Lake Erie, and every once in a while you'd find something fun. Typically I dive 40 to 60 feet deep, but the visibility is usually pretty close to zero. But the shark teeth are my passion. That's what I love to find. That's exciting every time I find one. And even people that hunt the land or go on sandbars can feel that. It's just that excitement of finding your own fossils.
Oh my God, I knew it. I was like,
Yeah! Look at that! That one is big.
Whoa! Let me see.
I feel so proud.
That's a megalodon tooth.
I'm the king of the world!
When I'm done with my job at the end of the day, I tend to come out and do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now.
If you ever wanted to visit the island yourself, know that Jones Island is technically Sharktooth Island. However, many people get it confused with Bird Island. And to learn more, visit wsav.com/megalodon. Hannah Hinman, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Wow, so much education there. I felt like I was watching a movie.
I know. Well, and they really captured sort of the beauty of our waterways. We need to get out there soon.
Yes, we should.